All right.
You want
Okay. All right. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Christine Whitaker, and I'm filling in for Marnie Hernandez, who is leaving today on a cruise to Hawaii, on her Free Princess cruise to Hawaii. So she just landed in LA just a short time ago, and about a half an hour ago. And so she'll be getting to the ship pretty soon. So I hope she has a really good time. Today we're going to be doing Pittsburg, Pennsylvania. And we have the link is in the chat box for everyone. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to minimize that and put that up there. Okay, Pittsburg prose. Estimated reading time 77 minutes. That should be great. Welcome to your one-stop shop to learn everything about your client's next U.S. city break, Pittsburg. From an eclectic arts and culture offering to 3 historic sports teams, a traditional American food and beverage scene to unique ways to explore the city skyline, Pittsburg is sure to have something to suit every need. And what we'll learn everything Pittsburg offers to the UK traveler, because we all had to sign in as if we were in UK because they didn't want us to do this from the United States. Anyway, so who you should be targeting everyone and how to build the perfect itinerary. Introduction to Pittsburg. We're going to have, there's 7 modules here, and then we'll have a quiz. So we may not finish everything today because it looks like that there's there's another 3 different modules that that still have 7 each in those as well. So we may not finish this today, but we will see what we can do.
Maybe
Okay.
half of them,
Pardon?
and maybe half of them, so that'd be 14 if it's not too long.
Yeah, we'll see how far we get with the first 7, and then we'll go from there to see about doing the second 7. Okay, so we're going to start on the destination overview. Estimated reading time 3 minutes. What does Pittsburg offer visitors? Find out here. And okay, there's a map. There's a big old map there. And introduction to Pittsburg. Okay, there's we go. Home to the Heinz food empire and Andy Warhol, the world famous pop artist. The city of Pittsburg, located in the western part of the state of Pennsylvania in the northeastern U.S., has enjoyed a spectacular cultural renaissance and tourism boom since the noughties. I guess maybe it was, I don't know, noughties? Okay. Once known for its industrial might and homegrown steel industry, today visitors flock to experience its world-class cultural institutions, big draw festivals, and vibrant food scene centered on the Strip District. The city enjoys a dramatic setting watched over and framed by lofty peaks such as Mount Washington. Point State Park at the edge of its vibrant downtown, meanwhile, marks the spot where 3 mighty rivers, the Allegheny, Monongahela, and Ohio, meet and converge. This, in turn, has given rise to one of the city's affectionate nicknames, the City of Bridges, Pittsburg being home to 466 of those structures. Pittsburgh's vibrant, rejuvenated downtown area boasts a seriously impressive skyline, awash with modern architectural.
My year and my birthday.
Oh, really?
And then earlier is 04 my birthday.
I'm
So like
recording. Can you mute yourself?
I'm reading.
Oh, wow.
We're recording. That can you mute?
Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to mute all for now. so that I can hear myself read. Okay. Pittsburgh's vibrant and rejuvenated downtown area boasts a seriously impressive skyline awash with modern architectural marvels and historic gems. Many the legacy of local industrialists turned philanthropists, such as Andrew Carnegie, the Scottish-born steel magnate. This has led movie directors to come calling, the city providing memorable backdrops for blockbuster movies such as The Dark Knight Rises, leading to yet another of the city's nicknames, Hollywood East. Having reinvented itself as a major technology hub in recent years with a strong record in sustainability, Pittsburgh has become increasingly popular with young professionals and hipsters, the latter thronging the bars and eateries of its regenerated areas such as Lawrenceville. Combined with other strengths such as its abundant green spaces, this has helped Pittsburgh earn some impressive plaudits, including being voted most livable city in the US by the likes of Forbes magazine and The Economist. Only in Pittsburgh. And here we have a video.
The word is hope. Pittsburgh is a must-see travel destination. Plan a visit and you'll quickly find what makes our city so special. The experiences and attractions you'll find only in Pittsburgh. That's right, experiences like the Heinz History Center, the Andy Warhol Museum, or the August Wilson African American Cultural Center, Bicycle Heaven, Carnegie Museums of Art and Natural History, the National Aviary, the Mattress Factory for Contemporary Art, our many parks and green spaces. The list goes on. Take a ride on one of our two iconic and historical inclines to Mount Washington, where you can pair a delicious meal with incredible views at one of the many restaurants that line Grandview Avenue. And be sure to head into a few of our 90 unique neighborhoods for local flavors, like a Permanente Brothers sandwich, handmade pierogies, or Pittsburgh salad piled high with fresh cut fries. Visit the Western Pennsylvania Sports Museum or the Roberto Clemente Museum. And be sure to check out a few of our only in Pittsburgh breweries. Pick up a Pittsburgh brewery guide to help you build your ideal brewery tour. And that's just the start. Yes, all this and much more, only in Pittsburgh. See you soon.
In short, Pittsburgh, backed by the rural charm and small town appeal of surrounding areas such as Butler County, not to mention its British Airways flight service from London Heathrow, is a great sell for repeat visitors to the US, either as the focus for an entire trip or twinned with other regional centers in the Northeast, such as New York or Philadelphia. Next lesson. The best way to get to Pittsburgh from the UK is via British Airways direct service from London Heathrow, LHR, to Pittsburgh International, PIT, with which the airline will reinstate on June 3rd, 2022, flying 4 times a week on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. The year-round service has a flight time of just 8 hours and 15 minutes. Pittsburgh International Airport also enjoys a wealth of domestic flight connections, opening up a variety of indirect routes to and from the UK, making booking twin center trips, open jaws, and multi-centers a breeze. Some of the best options are to consider are John F. Kennedy International in New York, Newark Liberty International in New Jersey, and Washington, D.C. Dulles International. Toronto Pearson International over the border in Canada is another good choice. Top tip for up-to-date information on the airlines and routes servicing Pittsburgh, visit flypittsburgh.com, and that will take you out of this site. So I'm not going to click there because this laptop is slow. So anyway, but you can go and check that one on yourself. So Pittsburgh is also within easy reach to other major centers in the northeastern U.S., such as New York and Philadelphia by road and rail. See the image below. In fact, the city is within a 6-hour car ride of 10 U.S. states, plus Washington, D.C., not forgetting Canada. Useful rail services worth keeping in mind include Amtrak's daily Pennsylvanian service to New York via Philadelphia, which takes a scenic 9 hours and 20 minutes. Don't forget, Pittsburgh is on Eastern Standard Time, 5 hours behind London. And here the map shows you the distances of how far away all kinds of good things are. And they totally went right past Kentucky and where I live and went to Nashville. How dare them leave Kentucky off their map? Anyway, just joking. Okay, so next lesson. Click on the images above to find out what each season has to offer in this year-round city. Spring, average temperature 10 degrees centigrade to 27 centigrade, which is approximately 51 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. How to pack: light jacket, long pants, and rain boots. What to eat: fish fry. Spring is a magical time to visit Pittsburgh as the city shrugs off its winter weather and spring showers while temperatures rise and its parks burst into bloom. Seasonal highlights include the North Shore's magnificent cherry blossoms and the wildflowers atop Mount Washington, with more flowery fun on tap at the Phipps Conservatory and Botanical Gardens in the Oakland district. Assure clients that even on damper days, rain doesn't stop play, as many of the city's greatest attractions can be found indoors, such as its galleries and museums. Another great option is to follow the locals, or Yinzers, as they're commonly known, to one of the major stadia and catch a Steelers American football, Pirates baseball, or Penguins ice hockey game. Sports are a massive deal in Pittsburgh, and it's home to some of the country's best stadia, and not least the Pirates' stunning home, PNC Park. Okay, summer. Average temperature of 17 degrees centigrade to 28 degrees centigrade, approximately 63 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. How to pack: shorts, t-shirt, and flip-flops. What to eat: ice cream. Always ice cream is good. Summer in Pittsburgh is all about embracing the outdoors, from catching a live music show to maxing out the Three Rivers. Popular picks include stand-up paddleboarding and kayaking excursions, sightseeing or dinner boat tours as offered by local operators such as Kayak Pittsburgh and Gateway Clipper, or simply hiking and biking the extensive riverfront trails. Summer also marks peak festival season, and the city sure likes a party. Just ask anyone who's ever been to June's Pride on the shore or August's delightfully quirky Picklesburg, a nod to the Pittsburgh-born Heinz food empire, which enjoyed early success manufacturing pickles. The city's innumerable family attractions also come into their own on a hot summer day. Top picks include cooling off at Sandcastle Water Park, or spending a day riding coasters at historic Kennywood Theme Park, celebrating its 125th anniversary in 2022. Top tip: make sure clients don't forget their sunglasses and sunscreen. They'll most definitely need it. Autumn. Average temperature 8 degrees centigrade to 17 degrees centigrade, which is 46 to 62 Fahrenheit. How to pack: thick top, long sleeves, jeans, and trainers. What to eat, pierogi, small Polish-style dumplings. As autumn engulfs Pittsburgh, the city's parks and surrounding area runs to red, gold, and copper, the fall foliage providing a stunning backdrop to the cityscapes, making for epic photos and outdoor activities, and more than offsetting the impact of the cooling temperatures. Clients looking to make the most of the spectacle should hot-foot it to the city's impressive green lungs, such as Frick, Shenley, and Highland Park. Better still, suggest clients head to the hills for a commanding front row view, possibly riding one of the remaining historic funiculars, such as the Duquesne Incline to the Ridgeline. Alternatively, suggest leaf peeping road trip or tour in an outstanding surrounding areas such as Moraine State Park. Fall festivals are another draw, from Three Rivers Beer Week to pre-Halloween events such as the Monster Pumpkins Festival. Plus, autumn is a fantastic time of year for sports fans, the first Monday in September marking the start of football season for the mighty Pittsburgh Steelers, six-time winners of the Super Bowl. And winter. Average temp -5 degrees centigrade to 4 degrees centigrade, which comes out to be 23 to 39 degrees Fahrenheit. How to pack: winter coat, boots, scarves, hats, and scarves. What to eat: soup and hearty diner food. Pittsburgh enjoys decent snowfall each winter, the city looking extra magical under a blanket of the white stuff. And it's the perfect time to catch a Pittsburgh Penguins ice hockey game. Better still, clients can strap on some skates and hit the ice themselves at the UPMC rink at PPG Place near Market Square in downtown. Visitors should also consider following the locals to Pittsburgh's parks for some sledding or sledging fun. Flagstaff Hill at Shenley Park and Blue Slide Park at Frick Park are among the top spots, while Boyce Park is known for its snow tubing. Send serious snow sports fans and skiers to establishments elsewhere in the Pennsylvania state, such as Seven Springs Mountain Resort, around a 1-hour drive southeast from Pittsburgh. Its myriad of slopes and trails backed by a snow sports school and equipment rental center. Festive lights are another highlight on a winter visit. The Winter Garden at PPG Place and the Carnegie trees at the Carnegie Museum of Art are among the annual attractions, another being the holiday lights illuminations at nearby Kennywood Theme Park. Other family-friendly events helping to put the ho-ho-ho into the holidays include Elfberg. Okay, next lesson. It's a city of firsts and superlatives. From being home to Andy Warhol and Andy Warhol Museum to giving this world the smiley face emoticon, and housing the world's largest display of bicycles at Bicycle Heaven, visitors will be wowed and wooed by a succession of unique experiences, and only in Pittsburgh Moments you'll discover more on these in Module 2. It's got that skyline. With a downtown skyline to challenge that of New York or Chicago, the city bursts into visitors' views as they emerge from the Fort Pitt Tunnel on the drive from Pittsburgh International Airport, leading some to declare that Pittsburgh is the only U.S. city with a front door. The city similarly sizzles when viewed from atop the nearby hills and mountains. With national newspaper USA Today having called the view from atop Mount Washington one of the best views in America. It's incredibly family friendly, from classic attractions such as Pittsburg Zoo and PPG Aquarium to fun zones such as Sandcastle Water Park and Kennywood Theme Park, and educational options such as the Senator John Heinz History Center, Children's Museum of Pittsburgh, and Carnegie Science Center. It's not for nothing the city has been dubbed Kidsburg. New options include Astrobotics space-themed moonshot museum set to launch in autumn 2022, located inside Astrobotics North Side headquarters. It's a drinking town with a sports problem. Or so joke some of the locals, alluding to the excellent nightlife and fierce focus on its local sports teams, chiefly the Pittsburgh Steelers, 6-time Super Bowl champions, Pittsburgh Pirates, 5-time World Series champions, and Pittsburgh Penguins, 5-time Stanley Cup champions. Even if you don't catch a game, their stadia make for interesting tours, particularly PNC Park, home to the baseball team, the Pirates. Send clients looking to uncover more on the city's major sports obsession to Western Pennsylvania Sports Museum, part of the Heinz History Center. It's an arts and cultural powerhouse. Home of the pop artist Andy Warhol, his work celebrated in the excellent museum that shares his name. Pittsburgh is dripping with incredible cultural institutions such as Carnegie Museum of Art, Wood Street Galleries, and Mattress Factory, with its focus on installation art. Other big draws include the city's 14 square block cultural district, home to 9 theaters. It's got a world-renowned food offering. Pittsburgh's long history of immigration from areas such as Poland, Germany, and Italy underpins an endlessly rewarding local cuisine that's best evidenced in the Strip District, its undisputed foodie hotspot. More on this later. It's a craft ale colossus. Long lauded as a craft beer destination by those in the know, such as the website American Craft Beer, there are more than 40 craft breweries in the wider Allegheny County area, making Pittsburgh one of the best places in the U.S. to hail the ale. Local operators worth seeking out include East End Brewing and Church Brew Works, housed in an old church. Events such as Three Rivers Beer Week in October make great hooks for trips too. It has 90 unique neighborhoods. Locals are justifiably proud of their city's 90 neighborhoods, from hip and trendy enclaves such as Lawrenceville to more upscale areas such as Shadyside. Pittsburgh is very pedestrian and cycle friendly, unlike some U.S. cities. It's really easy to sample a spread of what's on offer, even on a short city break, aided by the excellent local transport network services, not least the bus and T light rail services, backed by the handy Connect card. There's no single reason why Pittsburgh has been named one of the best places in the world to visit and one of the best places to live in the U.S. Above is a selection of the major selling areas to whet your clients' appetite. Next lesson. Public transportation. The Port Authority of Allegheny County, the public transit agency for the greater Pittsburgh area, provides the local bus and T light rail services. All local bus fares are $2.75 cash, exact change required, payable when boarding the bus, or $2.50 if using a Connect card preloaded with credit. These can be purchased at the Port Authority's Downtown Service Center on Smithfield Street. Duquesne and Monongahela inclines, also overseen on the Port Authority by the Port Authority of Allegheny County. These historic funicular services charge $5 for a round trip, and tickets can be purchased at the upper or lower stations. The Duquesne incline is exact cash only, while the Mon, as it's affectionately known, also takes cards. Taxi. All major hotels in the downtown area have both taxis and Z-Trip cars waiting outside their front doors. Z-Trip is a handy local licensed service, much like Uber, operated via the Z-Trip app, with clients able to schedule rides and choose between levels of transportation and comfort. Bicycles. The city of Bridges is incredibly bike friendly, and cycling offers a great way to experience the city and its popular pathways, such as the Three Rivers Heritage Trail. From providers such as Golden Triangle Bike Rentals to Pittsburgh's Healthy Ride bike share scheme, clients will have no problem securing a ride. Alternatively, book clients on a fun and informative cycling tour with Bike the Berg. Next lesson. Pittsburgh's 90 neighborhoods and diverse districts cater to all clients, from walkable downtown with its cultural district, public art, and Point State Park, through to the foodie strip district and Lawrenceville with its hip bars, boutique shops, and street art. Just across the sister bridges from downtown, North Shore is home to the Pittsburgh Steelers Stadium, Heinz Field, and PNC Park, home to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Steer art lovers to North Side, home to the Andy Warhol Museum, Randyland, and the Mattress Factory. North Side and North Shore hotels are also well placed for family-friendly attractions, such as Carnegie Science Center and Children's Museum of Pittsburgh, while South Side and South Shore properties are convenient for outdoorsy options, such as the Three Rivers Heritage Trail. Awash with offerings from major names such as Hilton, Marriott, and IHG, the city's surpassingly affordable accommodation offering may be lacking in the 5 stars segment, but more than makes up for it in other areas, offering remarkable value. Here's just a taste of what's on offer. Budget around 100, I guess that's euro, or under. District Hotel Pittsburgh. This 2017 opening, part of Hilton's Curio collection, has gifted a contemporary design ethos to an historic downtown building. The former Salvation Army Center at 453 Boulevard of the Alley. In addition to offering good value, there's a decent fitness center and dining proposition. Plus, clients can expect some wow factor from the public spaces and terrace views. And there's a picture. Next is TRYP Pittsburgh Lawrenceville. Opened in mid-2019, this contemporary style dependable from Wyndham, located at 177 40th Street, is a good value option for those looking to stay in the hip Lawrenceville district. Strengths include the Brick Shop restaurant and rooftop bar over Eden. Hotel Indigo, Pittsburgh East Liberty. This modern contemporary styled pet-friendly property from IHG Hotels and Resorts offers a lot of bang for not only many bucks, and East Liberty is a nice, relaxed area to stay in too. Plus points include its restaurant and bar offering, Wallace's whiskey room and kitchen, and the 24-hour fitness center access. The picture. Mid-price range around 100 to 150 euro, I guess. The Priory. This 42-room guest room North Shore Historic Boutique Hotel at 614 Presley Street is a safe bet for clients looking for a smaller, more informal offering with more than a splash of character, charm, and coziness. Highlights of the property, formerly a Benedictine monastery, include the courtyard garden, monk's bar, and the spacious large suite. Omni William Penn Hotel. One of the main reasons to stay in this 4-star Grand Dam Hotel on the William Penn Place, a mainstay of the local hotel scene for more than 100 years, is to experience the delightful old building it's housed in, a truly grand edifice with ornate features and impressive public spaces. Another is to experience its tried and tested old world style of hoteliership at surprisingly affordable prices. Nice touches include the Speakeasy, a 1920s style bar that reopened in April of 2022. A nice picture there. The Maverick. This East Liberty property at 120 South Whitfield Street, a recent addition to the Casa chain, was formerly the Ace Hotel, a pioneering, well-loved design hotel housed in a former YMCA building. Mansions on Fifth, as you'd expect from an upscale boutique hotel on Fifth Avenue, once known as Pittsburgh's Millionaire's Row. This historic country house style charmer in upscale Shadyside impresses with its grand exterior and cozy interiors in equal measure. All told, it's a great option for those wanting a relaxed stay in a leafy setting while still being close to the main attractions. Recommend the suites. And then luxury offers, 150 and up. Kimpton Hotel Monaco. You know what you're getting with a Kimpton property with their keen eye on interior design and client comfort. With this little gem is no different. A great bet for couples. Perks include the rooftop beer garden and its restaurant, The Commoner. The complimentary bike rental is another nice touch. Fairmont, Pittsburgh. This light-filled, lovely at 510 Market Street is a great bet for a downtown stay, offering 185 luxurious guest rooms and suites and the level of facilities you'd expect from a larger property and the trusted Fairmont brand. Not least its floor 2 restaurant and health club and spa. And that's a nice looking place. The Westin Pittsburgh, with its meeting spaces, fitness center, and skywalk access to the David L. Lawrence Convention Center, this 4-star downtown hotel at 1000 Penn Avenue is a particularly good bet for business travelers. The Renaissance Pittsburgh, located in downtown in the historic Fulton Building at 107 6th Street, the Renaissance is one of the city's finest, well located for all of the cultural district's main attractions, from its grand lobby area and prime location to the well thought out food and beverage outlets. Braddock's American Brassiere and Braddock's Streetside Bar, it ticks all the main boxes. Aim for a Riverview room. Very nice picture. The Oaklander, part of Marriott's upmarket, contemporary styled Autograph brand. This recent addition to the Oakland neighborhood is within easy reach of the University of Pittsburgh and Carnegie Mellon University. The Industrious Hotel, one of the city's newer offerings, having opened in 2021, this 4-star property at 405 Wood Street, part of Marriott's Autograph collection, makes the most of its excellent location in a historic downtown building and impresses with its trendy interiors, expansive views, and Rebel Room restaurant. And we're ready for a quiz. Okay, 6 questions. How many rivers converge in the center of Pittsburgh?
3.
3. Okay. True or false? As of June 2022, British Airways operates a direct service from Pittsburgh to Pittsburgh from London Heathrow.
True.
True.
True. Which sport can you see live in Pittsburgh?
All of the above.
Yep, all of the above. And which U.S. state is Pittsburgh located in?
Pennsylvania.
Okay. World famous U.S. food empire and ketchup king Heinz was founded in Pittsburgh.
True.
What is the name of Pittsburgh's popular foodie district?
Strip.
The Strip District? Okay.
Yes.
Well done. We got 100%. Did everybody get all those?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, we're going to continue on to module 2. Again, sorry, my computer's slow. There we go. Oh,
I got the same thing.
uh-oh. All right, let's go back and let's go back over here. Let's try this. And module 2, we'll start, try it through here. Let's see if we can get it to go through here. Yep. All right, so we just have to take it back and not follow their link. Okay, is everybody here now? Did we find it all?
I'm just following your screen.
Is everybody here okay?
Yes.
Okay. Pittsburgh's staggering array of world-class cultural institutions is one of its greatest strengths and biggest draws, far outweighing what you'd expect to find in a city of 300,000 people. I actually thought there was more people than that. Here are some of the highlights and unique attractions visitors can look forward to experiencing. Andy Warhol Museum, one not to miss. The celebration of the life and legacy of Pittsburgh's most famous son, pop artist Andy Warhol, is the most comprehensive museum in North America dedicated to a single artist. The Carnegie Museum of Art, open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., closed Tuesdays. The Carnegie is home to an incredible collection of great works and hosts some of the city's biggest temporary exhibitions, including the annual Carnegie International in September. Also see the Frick Pittsburgh. Randyland, located at 1501 Arch Street, was once a regular residential property on an otherwise unremarkable street, has been transformed by its artist occupant, Randy Gilson, into a technicolor shrine of outsider art, daring designs, and kitsch sculptures that can be toured inside and out. City of Asylum. Within walking distance of Randyland, this worthy and fascinating project has a broad appeal, supporting international writers in exile while encouraging urban renewal. Check out the houses on Sampsonia Way that have been painted by previous participants in the program, having painted their host. Also be sure to see the project's excellent bookshop and restaurant at 40 West North Avenue. Pittsburgh University's Nationality Rooms, serviced by guided tours. The elaborately designed rooms in question, which are still in use, have been designed to reflect the countries that oversaw their makeover, from Greek and Armenian to Hungarian and Indian. The surrounding area is great for a relaxing stroll. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. This former children's TV show produced in Pittsburgh was phenomenally popular in the US, where it ran for decades. Visitors will find an incredible collection of artifacts from the show, whose cardigan-wearing host was portrayed by the actor Tom Hanks in the hit 2019 film A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood at the Senator John Heinz History Center. Easily recognizable thanks to its neon ketchup bottle sign on the outside wall, this unmissable visitor attraction is the largest history museum in Pennsylvania. Carnegie Museum of Natural History. Among the top natural history museums in the country, it maintains, preserves, and interprets an extraordinary collection of artifacts, objects, and scientific specimens to broaden understanding of evolution, conservation, and biodiversity. Carnegie Museum of Natural History generates new scientific knowledge, advances science literacy, and inspires visitors of all ages to become passionate about science, nature, and world cultures. St. Anthony's Chapel, home to the largest collection of religious artifacts outside of the Vatican. The murals of Maxovanka, gracing the interior walls of the St. Nicholas Croatian Church in the Millvale neighborhood. These powerful images, painted by Croatian-born artist Maximilian Vanka, are all the more remarkable for their non-standard subjects addressing some of the darker aspects of Croatian history. Next lesson. Carnegie Science Center, home to the world's largest permanent robotics exhibition. Star of the show is the Robot Hall of Fame, showcasing movie giants such as C-3PO of Star Wars fame. There's much to enjoy, from industrious residents such as RoboCow to the recently added human-sized Mobots such as Sweet Lips and Raven. The interactive exhibits on the 4th floor are particularly great for families with small children. Operating hours are from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Wednesday to Monday, closed on Tuesdays. Children's Museum of Pittsburgh, from its LEED accredited sustainable design to the wide range of temporary and permanent interactive exhibits, this Pittsburgh gem serves up its educational offerings with a big dollop of fun, and it's a great option to keep in mind for days when the weather's not playing ball. Options for older kids include Museum Lab, and it's even got a great cafe, Bean Sprouts. National Aviary, the only independent indoor nonprofit aviary in the U.S. The aviary presents its feathered residents in a variety of diverse habitats, from arid Condor Court to the tropical rainforest and wet and wonderful Penguin Point. Star attractions include longtime resident Kodiak, or Cody, the Stellar's sea eagle, and visitors can expect to encounter some animals too, including sloths. Marnie would love that. She loves sloths. Open daily from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. except Tuesdays. Adults $17.95, children's 2 to 12, $14.95, children under 2 free, and seniors Yay for me, $16.95. You get to save a whole dollar. Okay, Moonshot Museum. This one sounds cool. Set to open its door in autumn 2022, this educational experience located inside Astrobotics headquarters in Pittsburgh's North Side neighborhood will be a great pick for older children who seek spaces to play. From its excellent parks and family-friendly eateries to seasonal activities such as sledding and skating, Pittsburgh is a great bet for clients with children of all ages. Better still, there are some world-class indoor attractions to keep the little ones occupied and entertained, whatever the weather or season. Above are some of the attractions best recommend, including the Moonshot Museum, which opened autumn 2022. Until further notice, advise clients to book tickets online in advance where possible to avoid Tuesday and aim to avoid Tuesdays when many exhibits are closed. Next lesson. I need to get a drink of my iced tea. Just a second. Great. Okay, explore the Three Rivers from boat tours with Gateway Clipper and Cruise and Tiki to kayaking and SUP excursions. There's no shortage of ways to drink up the city's three iconic waterways, the Allegheny, Monongahela, and Ohio rivers. For more on this, see Module 3, Lesson 3, River Tours. Gaze upon the bridges. As previously mentioned, the City of Bridges has no less than 446 of them, so clients won't struggle to get a taste. From walking, biking, and driving across them to sailing or paddling under them, they're impossible to miss. Admire the architecture, from the grand historic structures like the Pennsylvania Station at 1100 Liberty Avenue to the modern world-class sustainable structures such as the greenhouse at the Botanic Gardens and the tower at PNC Plaza, acclaimed as the world's greenest skyscraper. Pittsburgh's skyline is sure to leave an indelible mark. Suggests that serious architecture fans make a side tour to visit the collection of residences built by Frank Lloyd Wright, one of the country's most famous architects, such as Fallingwater and Kentuck. Master the Monongahela and Duquesne inclines. Pittsburgh was once served by a large number of these inclines, ferrying workers to and from the center. Today, just two remain, the Mon being the oldest continuously operating funicular in the U.S. Riding these inclines is more than just an experience and photo opportunity. It's a convenient way to access the outlying district. Conquer the steepest street in the U.S. No, it's not Lombard Street in San Francisco, as some seem to think. It's Canton Avenue, right here in Pittsburgh's Beachview neighborhood. Trails, from riverfront trails and easy hikes, such as the paved Eliza Furnace Trail and Steel Valley Trail, to the nearby Westmoreland Heritage Trail, starting from Salzburg. There's much more to explore in the city and beyond. For clients really looking to get out into the surrounding nature and get some miles in their legs, suggest the multi-day Great Allegheny Passage Gap Trail. This epic route combines with the C&O Canal towpath to connect Pittsburgh with Washington, D.C. The fall colors of autumn offering one of the most dramatic times to experience it. Next lesson. The Strip District, a staple on food tours such as those run by Berg Bits and Bites. This former blue-collar neighborhood is one of the city's prime local foodie hotspots, a place clients will find celebrated Polish and Italian delis alongside local legends such as the Promati brothers, with its famous grilled meat sandwiches and the Enrico Biscotti Company and classic diners such as DeLuca's. That looks good. Food courts and pop-ups. Oxford Food Court in One Oxford Center at 301 Grant Street is among the informal dining choices, offering a spread of options, great for grazing, breakfasts and lunches, and there's also a bar. The two-story Siena Mercato at 942 Penn Avenue is a great option for Italian cuisine, home to 3 different offerings. Particularly worthy of note is Galley Bakery Square, an innovative incubator space on East Liberty, helping establish the next wave of talented local chefs. Fine dining. While known primarily for its more affordable fare, Pittsburgh is not without its upscale options. Top picks include Lamont at 1114 Grandview Avenue, the Twisted Frenchman, a modern French offering on the 2nd floor of the 5925 Baum Boulevard, featuring exquisite tasting menus and a la carte options, and Altius at 1230 Grandview Avenue, which owes its name to the lofty city views it serves up alongside its high-end modern American cuisine. All 3 are great options for wine and cocktail lovers too. Other notable options include Soba with its dependable Asian cuisine. Food and drink festivals. There's no shortage of fun and flavorful food-themed events either. From the 2 Pittsburgh Restaurant Week events held in January and August to August's Pickleberg and September's Dumpling-tastic Pierogi Festival. See Lesson 5 for more on Pittsburgh's dynamic festival and events scene. Craft ale. With more than 40 craft breweries in the wider Allegheny County area, Pittsburgh is one of the best places in the U.S. to hail the ale. Local operators worth seeking out include East End Brewing, Inner Grove, and Church Brew Works housed in an old church, plus events such as Beers of the Berg in June and Three Rivers Beer Week in October make great hooks for trips. Wiggle Whiskey. Okay. Pittsburgh's finest whiskey distillery to have launched since before the days of Prohibition, offer great browsing and makes an interesting choice for souvenirs. Pittsburgh is known far and wide for its diverse world-class food and drink offering, which is celebrated in its fun and flavorsome festival program and the mouth-watering food tours offered by local operator Berg Bits and Bites. Here are some of the hunger-quelling highlights clients can expect to find on their visit. Next lesson. Okay. Let's see. Planning a trip or want to know what events line up or have an event in mind to plan a trip around, this page is for you. No events scheduled in November, no events scheduled in December. Wow, nothing in December? Even with Christmas? Okay. January. Pittsburgh Week. Restaurant Week. It's the 10th through the 16th. And no events scheduled in February. And let's see, June was Beers of the Berg, Black Music Festival, Pride on the Shore, and Three Rivers Arts Festival. That was Beers on the Berg is Wednesday, December 7th through the 8th. That's today and tomorrow. Even though that says June. Okay. Black Music Fest, December 8th and 7th and 8th. Okay. Pride on the Shore, December 7th and 8th. Stage AE. And Downtown Three Rivers Arts Festival, also today and tomorrow. Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix at Shenley Park. And again, because it's December 7th and 8th, today and tomorrow. I think that's probably wrong, but whatever. Pittsburgh Restaurant Week in August. And again, today and tomorrow. And Picklesburg, today and tomorrow. Shady Side Art Festival. I see a trend here, today and tomorrow. And let's see. September, Pittsburgh Pierogi Festival, and Pittsburgh International Jazz Festival. Gee, how did I think that this could be something other than the 7th and 8th? Okay, today and tomorrow, and today and tomorrow. And now we're done the whole thing. Okay, from mainstream music and food festivals to some delightfully niche and downright quirky options, Pittsburgh boasts a remarkably lively year-round events calendar, details of which can be found below. Food and drinks, so good they run it twice. Pittsburgh Restaurant Week takes place in winter in January and summer in August, the same month as the delightfully quirky Picklesburg, followed hot on the heels by the Pittsburgh Pierogi Festival in Kennywood Park, celebrating the incredibly popular Polish dumplings in September. For those who like cheesy events, the Pittsburgh Mac and Cheese Festival set for April, and ale fans don't want to miss the Beers of the Berg in June. Music. Visit in June to experience two of the biggest events in town, Black Music Fest and Pride on the Shore. Other big draws include Pittsburgh International Jazz Festival held in September. The Arts 10-day Dollar Bank Three Rivers Arts Festival in June is where arts meets music, featuring a packed program of performances and events. Other major crowd pleasers include Shady Side, the Art Festival on Walnut Shade in August, with a spring spin-off version held in May. Automobiles. Notable fixtures in the calendar for petrol heads include Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix in July and the Bantam Jeep Heritage Festival. The latter is held on Cooper's Lake Campground in Butler, about 1 hour north of Pittsburgh, where the pioneering design was born. Next lesson. Excuse me. Starting to recognize Pittsburgh scenery from somewhere, you're not going crazy. It's more likely you've seen it any number of films, some of which are listed below. It's not for nothing that Pittsburgh is dubbed Hollywood East. The city has been a long favorite filming location for movie directors, appearing in everything from 80s movies such as Flashdance to superhero movies like Batman blockbuster The Dark Knight Rises. So don't be surprised if clients report experiencing some deja vu on their visit. Other sites of interest for movie fans include Carnegie Science Center, where Robot Hall and Fame features movie giants such as C-3PO and of Star Wars fame, and HAL from Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey. Steer clients looking for to discover more towards themed tours, such as Walk the Berg's 2-hour Hollywood East tour focused on downtown. Here are just some of the many movies the city has starred in or inspired. Night of the Living Dead in 1968, horror fans to beat a path to Evans City. Pennsylvania, whose graveyard starred in the opening sequence of the legendary zombie flick Night of the Living Dead. The movie's legendary director George Romero studied cinematography in Pittsburgh at what is now Carnegie Mellon University. Flashdance, 1983, Pittsburgh served as a gritty backdrop to this classic 80s movie. Key locations include Smithfield Street Bridge, which the main character Alex pedals across to Kessie Incline, which she rides to visit Hannah, and Carnegie Music Hall in Oakland District, which served as the fictional Pittsburgh Conservatory of Dance and Repertory. Groundhog Day. This classic 90s movie starring Bill Murray features an aerial shot of Pittsburgh. Better still, although the movie wasn't actually filmed there, teen clients can take a detour to visit the small Pennsylvania town of Punxsutawney, where each February 2nd, people really do gather to watch resident groundhog Punxsutawney Phil emerge to give his weather predictions at Gobbler's Knob. And a side note to you guys, I actually have a groundhog that lives here at my property in Kentucky. And it's been here every year since 2018. And I put food out for it every day during spring when it wakes up from its hibernation. Normally, it's supposed to be in hibernation right now. However, I did see it wandering around my backyard yesterday. So I used to call it Phil, but last year, Phil decided to have 4 babies, so I changed her name to Philomena. But anyway, so that's my little groundhog, my little pet groundhog. Anyway, Wonder Boys 2000, Michael Douglas may be the lead actor, but Pittsburgh educational establishments such as Carnegie Mellon University, Shady Side Academy, and Chatham College are the real stars. Other key locations include the red brick home of Douglas's character Trip, found at 359 South Atlantic Avenue in Friendship District. Pittsburgh's bridges, airport, and skyline also feature prominently. Adventureland. Key locations include the 16th Street Bridge, where the character James enjoys his first kiss with M, Jody B's restaurant at 2600 Ardmore Boulevard, in the Eastern District of Forest Hills, which stands in for the movie's Velvet Touch restaurant, and the nearby Kennywood theme park. Warrior 2011, another gritty drama, the siblings fight flick featuring the British actor Tom Hardy showcases a wide range of Pittsburgh settings and backdrops. Key locations include Peterson Event Center, North Hills High School, used for the classroom scenes, and Don's Diner over on 1729 Eckert Street. The Dark Knight Rises. The Mellon Institute on Fifth Avenue, part of Carnegie Mellon University, doubles for Gotham City Hall in this Christopher Nolan blockbuster. Other key locations include Heinz Field, home of the Pittsburgh Steelers, where the movie's Gotham Rogues are based. Jack Reacher, actor Tom Cruise's epic action movie makes excellent use of its numerous Pittsburgh backdrops, not least in its central car chase scene. Keep your eyes peeled for glimpses of some of the city's iconic bridges, neighborhoods such as downtown and North Shore, and thoroughfares such as Smallman Street, where our boy makes short work of his bar fight. Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. Never heard of that one. This much-loved, lighthearted drama shot on location in Pittsburgh showcases everywhere from Shenley High School, now apartments, and the lobby of the Fairmont Pittsburgh to the corner in Polish Hill. Other central spots include Rachel's home at 1035 Murray Hill Avenue, its leafy Squirrel Hill location in stark contrast to Earl's Digs at 6 Wood Street in nearby Braddock. And are you ready for the quiz? Pittsburgh is home to the steepest street in the US. Can you remember its name?
Canton,
Yep. On what days are many of the museums and galleries closed?
Tuesday,
Yep. Bicycle Heaven has the largest collection of bicycles in the country. True or false?
I think it's true.
I thought they said true. True or false, St. Anthony's Chapel is where visitors can find the largest collection of religious artifacts outside of the Vatican.
True.
True. Heinz Field was home to Gotham Rogues. The Dark Knight Rises, but which sports team is it home to?
The Steelers.
Steelers. And which famous pop artist was born in Pittsburgh?
Warhol.
Right. And we got them all. Now we're going to go. It says one more module to go. Okay. Now we're going to go back over here to the beginning so that we don't have to worry about that. Okay, now we go to city tours. I guess there's no quiz. Okay, there's no quiz for the cycling. Now, do you want to go on or do you try to finish this today, or did you want to do it in 2 parts?
I booked 2 hours for this, but I'm not sure how long it'll take.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much it's already been. Well, we started at 1 and we didn't get started right away because of the problem we had with the registering. But so we've really been at it for about an hour now. So and there's only one more quiz, so maybe it will go quick. If you want to continue, I'm up for it if you are.
I can do it.
Everybody else want to do it too?
Yeah, I'm game for anything, as
Okay,
long as I'm done by 4.
okay, we should be done long before 4. Well, wait a minute, 4, I'm Eastern, so,
Yeah, I'm Eastern too.
okay. All right, so walking tours, we're gonna start. From architecture to food to history, movies and street art, guided city tours offer a great way for clients to make the most of their stay, not least of those on tight time frames, while also providing a valuable expert-led background and insight. Options range from riverboat tours to walking tours and cycling options, the latter augmented by some excellent self-guided longer distance routes. This module will explore some of the highlights. Walking tours. The great range of guided walking tours offered by Walk the Berg have been carefully crafted to showcase downtown Pittsburgh's must-see attractions and landmarks, including some nice seasonal offerings such as Christmas lights tours. Its tours are very accessible too, typically ranging from 1.5 to 2 hours and covering a distance of between 1.5 to 2 miles. Nice touches include the hot drinks offered on cold days and the discount coupons offered for post-tour bites at local establishments. Tours cost $28 for adults, $16 for children 6 to 13. Under 5s go free. Tours typically start at 1049 Penn Avenue, ending at Market Square. Groups have a minimum of 2 persons and a maximum of 10. Sorry, I needed to have another swallow of my iced tea. Okay, next lesson. Berg Bits and Bites. Guided city tours of Pittsburgh don't get tastier than those served up by Berg Bits and Bites. A mainstay in the city's tourism sector since 2008, its walking tours fuse fascinating explorations of core Pittsburgh neighborhoods such as the Strip District, Lawrenceville, and South Side, with tasty bites reflecting the city's cosmopolitan culture and diversity cuisine. Moreover, its Saxonburg's Berg tour is a great pick for clients looking to explore the small town charms of nearby Butler County. Plus, the operator will tailor custom tours to meet client-specific needs or requests. Bike the Berg Tours, cycle-friendly Pittsburgh is particularly well suited to be explored on two wheels, and Bike the Berg sure makes the most of the fact. Its program of city tours centered around themes such as architecture include Beauty of the Berg, a best of option showcasing the Strip District, downtown, and North Shore. Clients can expect some surprising facts and a fun quiz, $40 per person for adults and $25 per person under 13. Its small group, expert-led guided tours typically take 3 hours and are easy on the legs, thanks to the slow pace and flat, easy rolling terrain. Provided perks include discount coupons for use with local restaurant partners, plus B2B offers bike rental by the day or hour, with multi-day bike hire available for tackling longer trails, such as the Great Allegheny Passage. Okay, Molly's Trolleys. One of the most iconic, emblematic ways to get around the city, Molly's Trolleys tip a nod to the historical 1920s style trolleys that once plied the city streets. Clients can hire out a whole trolley for a private event such as a wedding or a birthday. The panoramic windows making the most of the cityscapes as they pass by, or simply book a ride on one of the organized 90-minute sightseeing tours that depart from the Strip District. Tours depart at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. daily. Tickets cost $27 for adults, $15 for children 3 to 12, and $5 for 2 and under. Pittsburgh Party Peddler. Specializing in pedal-powered group tours, Pittsburgh Party Peddler, a sister company of Molly's Trolleys, offers a way for visitors to see the city under their own steam. Each vehicle accommodates up to 16 peddlers, plus the driver provided by the operator, and clients can choose to pedal the whole time or make stops along the way. Rates for a 16-person vehicle are $385 Friday through Sunday, $325 Tuesday through Thursday, based on a 2-hour tour. There are 3 main options available with tours from the Strip District and Lawrenceville, starting from 2524 Penn Avenue, while tours from North Shore depart from 20 East General Robinson on Vulcan Way. And next lesson. Navigate through the scenes to continue. Pittsburgh helicopter, okay. Pittsburgh skyline. Aerial view by night. And the Pittsburgh helicopter. Okay, Pittsburgh heli. Clients can experience the Pittsburgh metropolitan area like never before, thanks to Pittsburgh heli and its panoramic bird's eye view tours over the city and its myriad charms, from the rivers and bridges to rivers and bridges to the parks and skyscrapers. In addition to classic offerings, the operator also caters to private events. Its most popular options include the classic City of Pittsburgh tour, 129, approximately 15 minutes, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, while the City of Champions tour is one for sports fans as it flies over famous stadia such as PNC Park, 159, approximately 20 minutes, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Another nice romantic option is to take the city's illuminated Skyliner night flight 149, approximately 15 minutes, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Or clients can even have a go at flying themselves on the Fly the Heli tour, 549, approximate 30-minute instructions and 30 minutes flight time, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, I'd love that. That would be so cool. Next lesson. Fun, faster way to discover Pittsburgh Segway tours are also a great option. Adventure Segway tour featuring Andy Warhol Museum. Adventure Segway tour 2 to 3 hours, $59. That's comprehensive, offering ticks a lot of boxes alongside notable art spaces such as Andy Warhol Museum, Wood Street Art Gallery. It takes in visitor attractions such as Carnegie Science Center, Heinz History Center, and the National Aviary, even taking time to explore some of the foodie options. See the city bridges on the downtown Pittsburgh Segway tour. Downtown Pittsburgh is 2 hours, $49. On this 5-mile tour, clients will experience waterfalls, fountains, and green spaces such as downtown's Point State Park and cross a good range of the city's famous bridges, including 7th Street Andy Warhol Bridge, the Fort Duquesne Bridge, and the Smithfield Street Lenticular Truss Bridge, the oldest in the city. The Golden Triangle tour will take you past the water fountain in Point State Park. It takes 90 minutes and it's $49. The scenic tour scores big on photo opportunities, from gliding across the Smithfield Street Bridge and exploring Point State Park with its 73,000-gallon fountain that shoots water high as 200 feet in the air, to traversing Market Street and the stunning PPG Place complex. See the city at night on the City Lights Segway tour. That's 90 minutes and $33, as this classic option focused on the city's nighttime skyline shows the setting sun doesn't stop the Segway fun in Pittsburgh. Centered on downtown, it follows a similar route to the downtown Pittsburgh tour, but it's half an hour shorter and a bit cheaper too. And quicker than walking and more effortlessly than cycling, the Segway tours offered by Pittsburgh offer a fun, practical, panoramic way to slide through the streets, trails, and parks of Pittsburgh while discovering some of the main cultural sites, historical gems, and landmark buildings. Some of the operators' more popular options include the 4 above. Minimum age 12. Okay, next lesson. Explore the city from the water with a number of different tour options. Gateway Clipper, one of the city's more classic products offered on the city's 3 rivers. This Gateway Clipper fleet serves up year-round superlative sightseeing cruises in style. Popular options include its dinner cruises featuring bountiful buffets created by the company's executive chef, set against the romantic backdrop of the twinkling city lights, while its day tours offer the best option for those seeking to comprehend how the former industrial giant morphed into the modern, dynamic, and forward-thinking city we see today. The company also caters to private events and offers special themed sailing, such as music and dance cruises. Cruisin' Tiki's Pittsburgh. Oh, those are cool. Visitors have no shortage of fun to experience Pittsburgh's Allegheny, Monongahela, and Ohio rivers, but floating along in a South Pacific style tiki hut boat with Cruisin' Tiki's Pittsburgh has to be among the most memorable. These 2-hour sightseeing tours, available for up to 6 people, offer a great way to view attractions such as Point State Park, its many bridges, and modern skyline from a fresh perspective. Advise clients to take along their favorite snacks and beverages and make a relaxing picnic of their experience. The season starts from the beginning of May. And we're ready for the quiz. Oh, you'll definitely be done by 4. Okay, quiz time. What's the minimum age for guests on the Segway tours offered by the Segway Pittsburgh?
12?
12. True or false? From architecture and food to history, movies, and street art, there's more than 6 different guided tour options to explore in Pittsburgh.
True.
True?
I think, hold on. Yes, definitely more than 2.
Which month marks the start of the season for Cruising Tiki's Pittsburgh?
May.
May. I remember that. We just had that one.
Yeah.
Which food featured operator would you approach to book a custom food tour, a guided food tour, or a guided food tour of an area such as Lawrenceville?
I wrote down Bits and Bites. Bits and Bites.
Yeah. Okay. Gateway Clipper is a year-round service specializing in riverboat dinner and sightseeing cruises. True or false?
True.
True. Pittsburgh's distinctive sightseeing trolley buses, Molly's trolleys are from which decade?
The 20s.
1920s. Yay!
Oh, wow.
Okay, now we're on to module 4, but it doesn't have a quiz. So we're going to go back over here. This way we can finish them all. And this one is cycling in Pittsburgh. Supposedly it doesn't have. Oh, it does have a quiz. Okay. All right. Cycling in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has a strong and devoted community of cyclists who are eager to welcome you to their city. Let Pittsburgh wow you not only for its bike-accessible hotels and public transportation, but also its beautiful trails, fascinating and fun tours, and accommodating shops with knowledgeable and passionate staff. Explore one of our 90 neighborhoods atop your banana seat. Taking key cycling factors into consideration, including ridership, safety, network reach, and acceleration, Pittsburgh is ranked as one of the top cities to cycle in the United States. We performed particularly well in terms of how safe it is to ride here and how quickly the community is working to improve the bikeability overall. So grab your bike and check out what our cycling city has to offer. Bike-friendly hotels, Southside Travelers Rest Hostel, Kimpton Hotel Monaco, the Priory, Shady Side Inn, and all suites hotel. Okay, next lesson. One of Pittsburgh's outdoor claims to fame is the Great Allegheny Passage, also known as the Gap Trail, a 150-mile connection from Pittsburgh to Maryland. The Gap ultimately connects Pittsburgh to Washington, D.C., passing through Cumberland Narrows, crossing the Mason-Dixon line, snaking along the Laurel Highlands and Ohio Pile State Park, and ending right in downtown Pittsburgh at the beautiful Point State Park. No matter how much time a cyclist has to pedal, the journey starts and ends in Pittsburgh. Got customers looking to explore the city without, okay, one of you after sheet, we got you covered. Okay. Navigate through the screens to continue. Follow the river. Park up and enjoy the views. Okay. Use the many bridges to explore the city. And that's it. Explore the city's 90 neighborhoods on bike. Enjoy several public art pieces around the city, including sculptures, statues, and murals. Park your bike outside one of the many shops and restaurants in the Cultural District or Lawrenceville. In the City of Champions, feel like a champion yourself by pedaling to the top of Mount Washington for the prize of stunning city views. Easier, flat cycling can be found in the downtown area near Point State Park at the confluence of our three rivers, while more challenging cycling can be experienced via one of our many steep inclines, proving there's something here for every level of cyclist. With protected bike traffic lanes, a bike share program, and bike parking throughout the city, you're sure to enjoy Pittsburgh on two wheels. Pittsburgh is lucky to be able to claim several beautiful green spaces in our city design. Escape the urban environment by biking into one of our beautiful parks. Between the Squirrel Hill and Oakland neighborhoods of Pittsburgh, enjoy the May bloom of the eastern red buds bloom in Shenley Park. Explore the springtime cherry blossoms or fall foliage in the over 80 acres of North Park. Immerse yourself in the wooded bliss of Frick Park. Trust us, you definitely won't want to miss cycling through any of the city's parks. Don't forget to explore the Three Rivers Heritage Trail. This national recreational trail system in the Pittsburgh region features a 33-mile non-linear trail with segments on both banks of the Allegheny, Monongahela, and Ohio rivers within Allegheny County, with access to city of Pittsburgh neighborhoods, rivertown business districts, and local attractions. This trail allows access to dense urban areas, popular shopping and entertainment districts, and green space extending 3 miles, 5 kilometers up the north side of the Allegheny River to Millvale, and also 3 miles down the north bank of the Ohio River to Brunot Island. On the Monongahela River, the trail goes 5 miles, 8 kilometers upriver from Station Square to a point just short of the waterfront shopping district. For those looking for a day on their bike with multiple stops in around the city of Pittsburgh, this is a trail for them. Bike Heaven. Truly unique place and must visit for any bike or collection lover. And this is Bicycle Heaven. Okay, and oh, here we got another picture here. Wow, they do have all kinds of bikes there. But there's only 2 pictures. Okay. If you have clients for those whose love of cycling extend to the bikes themselves, Bicycle Heaven is a must visit for them during their stay. The world's largest bicycle museum features antique and rare bicycles, memorabilia, including almost every movie bike you can imagine, and artistic bike installations. It's also still a functioning bike repair shop. So if you have any issues while on your ride, why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone? And it's quiz time. Yay, our final quiz. True or false? Aside from boasting the largest collection of bicycles in the world, Bicycle Heaven is also still a functioning bicycle repair shop.
True.
True. The Three Rivers Heritage Trail extends at least 3 miles along the shore of all 3 of the Pittsburgh rivers.
True.
What's the mount you can pedal to the top of to enjoy prize view of Pittsburgh?
Washington.
The Great Allegheny Passage Gap Trail starts in Washington, D.C., ending right in downtown Pittsburgh at which park?
I didn't write that down.
I'm pretty sure they said Point Street Park, State
Okay.
Park. True or false? Pittsburgh is ranked as one of the top cities to cycle within the United States. Pittsburgh's North Park boasts springtime cherry blossoms and fall foliage throughout how many acres?
Let me look. Hold on. I know I wrote it down. Now I can't find it. I think it was 80, honestly.
Okay, well done. We scored 100%.
Good.
Now we can down. Did everyone get to finish and get their certificate?
I'll have to do it after this because I was watching you.
I
Oh, you didn't take the test along with me?
No, I was just watching you.
Oh, okay. Well, it's taking a while to load that document to see what.
My questions were different.
Pardon?
My questions were different.
Your
No, they
questions-
were the same. They were just in different order than everybody.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
so which one is, I have one that's saying, Pittsburgh distinctive sightseeing trolley buses. Modest trolleys are from which decade?
1920.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Did anybody else need help with anything? Oh, I did get my certificate.
garbage or the garbage right inside?
Let's see what the certificate looks like. I hope it's pretty. I like pretty certificates. Oh, no, it's not that pretty. It's just like kind of blah. All right, well, anyway.
What's the minimum, I'm sorry, just one more question. What's the minimum age for guests on the Segway tours?
12.
Thank you.
You could probably store it in the gun locker.
No, I missed all that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All this, thank God crack wasn't. I might have to come up with.
You look real.
Anybody else need any help with anything?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, you're
Thank
very
you.
welcome.
Not-
Now, I don't know how soon this will get uploaded to Marnie's YouTube channel. But you know, I don't know if Sandy Gunderson can upload it or if she needs the password from Marnie to be able to get in and do that again. Otherwise it might have to wait until Marnie gets back from her cruise.
I do have one last question, I'm sorry.
No problem.
Which month marks the start of the season for cruising?
I
I-
believe it was May.
I didn't hear your question. I couldn't understand it. Did you get the answer?
Yeah, those, my questions are different.
Okay.
Okay,
They should just be out of order.
Yeah, nobody said anything along the way, so.
Yeah, mine were out of order too, but I just kept going with the flow.
Yeah, I just wrote all the answers down and was filling them as I went.
okay, so it says which featured operator would you approach to book a custom food tour or a guided food tour for an area such as Lawrenceville?
Berg, Bits, and Bites. It was
Thank you
actually-
so much.
I thought it was actually very easy quizzes.
Yeah, I thought so too, but mine was, what I had done was different. Thank you so much, I got it, thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Is that everything? You got everything for this one too, girl?
Does anybody need any more answers?
Oh, boy, you put me back. No, I'm good, thank you.
Does anybody need any answers?
I got it. Thank you.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. And you guys have a great rest of your day. Marnie's not sure whether she's going to be able to do the one on Friday or not. But if she's not, I guess I'll be filling in. And then we'll work on ALG, which I don't know if, I guess I'm gonna have to do ALG 1 and 2 because I haven't done them already. So if I have to fill in for her, I need to have those 1 and 2 already done, I guess.
Yeah, I got one done, but I wasn't able to do 2 because she hasn't downloaded it. And it wouldn't let you move on unless you had 1 done. And so I was trying to play catch up.
Okay,
So silly question.
I think I have the answers.
and she hasn't uploaded 1 or 2 yet?
She has 1, but not 2.
Okay. I will.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I-
have the answers, Christine, if you need them.
Okay, great, thank you.
How do we submit the certificate, or do we not need?
Okay. And who was that just, because I'm not.
Me, Christina.
Christina, okay. All right, so we,
I have them down in like, they had like, you know how they have subheadings? That's how I have my answers written down as subheadings. So I don't like have AVG 1, AVG 2.
okay, so it's Christina.
G, yes.
Okay. All right, so if I need you, I'll holler.
Yeah, I'm gonna be typing up the answers in a bit.
Okay, great. All right, well, thank you for attending today. And we still have 7 people left, so that was good. So hopefully everyone got their certificate or will. For the ones that, were just watching along and didn't take the test yet.
What do we do with the certificate?
So, okay. So anyway, have a great rest of your day and we'll, hopefully see you Friday. If Marnie can't, doesn't have good enough access on the ship. I kind of think she might not, but I don't know. You never know. Maybe Princess is better than the others. So hopefully she's got good access. Okay. Thank you for attending and have a great day.
You too,
Bye-bye.
thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Mm.